Yes, good morning, guys. Mine happened to our friends in the Philippines. Up on the screen, guys. More live stream lies and e-begging from Brian Granville Smith, the Bosshog bum, the brain surgeon, a foreigner farming in the Philippines. And you'll also notice that, yes, love is back. Which brings me to today's topic, which is going to be this live stream. We're going to show you a number of clips, and let's start off with this next one, shall we? From the Bosshog scumbag.
As many of you, well, I guess many of you may not know, Maricel has decided to start up her channel again. So I want to give a shout out to Maricel's Homestead Kitchen.
Yes, you heard it. Maricels Homestead Kitchen, or the Ratstead Kitchen, has been reopened. Now, you won't learn anything. It's not educational, Maricel's channel, and it's no fun to watch either. What you will see is someone cooking in a filthy, dirty, rotten kitchen, and cooking on a stove that is filthy, dirty and rotten. The recipes are limited on that channel, but, and this is the point here, when everything else is failing and when you are broke ass down and out in the Philippines, what you do is you throw as many hooks out there to catch as many fish donations as you can. So that's the only reason the no content channel that belongs to love is back. But there is more. Take a listen to this next clip. The Dreamer.
We're hoping that this year is going to be better than the last. We're on track. It's been quite the journey for those of you who have been and who are following along. It's there's no easy roadmap. That's kind of the impetus for our channel, is to help others along, so they don't make so that we make the mistakes first, and we do make them.
You heard him. We're on track, really, Brian. 5 years of failing. And he freely admits that we make mistakes. Well, you've been making mistakes for 5 years. And for those people that are following, many have left. Many have left because you broke ass bum, are sat there telling lies and expecting people to sort your problems out by sending you cash donations. You're a scumbag. You'll always be a scumbag. But guys, there is more. Listen to the brain surgeon from the Bosshog.
So anyway, I'm looking forward to this next year and really getting this farm firing on all cylinders. We're close, real close. In fact, that's part of what I'm going to be uploading this afternoon, is some profit and loss for the third and fourth quarters of this year. I've been lax.
So he's really looking forward this year to getting the farm running on all cylinders. He's nearly there, he said. But back in August 2021, he did say, he was asked in a live stream a question about what he did on the farm. And he said, we've been a successful production farm for nearly 3 years now. Really, Brian? So 2 years ago you made that statement, and here you are repeating that statement again. You're a dreamer. You're sitting there hanging on to your existence in the Philippines by the skin of your fingers. You're an absolute scumbag, repeating yourself constantly, open upon hope that someone is going to send you a donation. That's what it's all about. But there is more, so listen to the lies and the utter bluff that comes out of this scumbag's mouth. Listen to this clip.
John D. Brian, what is your big goal for 2023? I hope the best for you and your family. The big goal for 2023 is to get all of these fields in production. You know, so far we haven't had them all going at any one time yet. We've never been more than like 50% of output of what this farm is capable of. Not even, you know, maybe even 35% is what we've kind of been hanging at. And you know, my back in the last 5 weeks, 6 weeks, my back and having this cold and things have kind of gone down the crapper.
So you heard him. He freely admits that his veg production farm has been running at about 35%. How we would know that is beyond me, because his farm has never ran at 100%. So how would you be able to give out, Brian, percentages? You've never ever made a profit. You've always made a loss. And then you go on to mention, because you're stuck for words, of course, and of course me back's been bad the last 6 weeks, and I've had a bit of a cold. Have you had a bad back for the last 5 years? Have you had a cold for the last 5 years? You're an absolute bullshitter. You sit there telling people utter lies. That's all you're doing. You are no more than a farmer than I am an astronaut. You are a scumbag. But there is more. Listen to this clip.
I would prefer solar because generators are really expensive to run, and solar we can use for other things. And that whole symbiotic relationship between the tilapia discharge water, fertilizing the fields, and the tilapia themselves, I'm really looking forward to that. That's the big plan for this farm, is to get all the fields going, to get that tilapia pond back in operation, some other peripheral things around. I have an idea now on actually how to utilize the old piggery, and I'm not going to spill the beans on that yet.
So there again, he's looking for solar. He's really looking forward to starting the tilapia again, and he must have the solar, he said. Now, this is someone who has not got a vehicle. This is someone who is living like a hobo, who hasn't got a pot to piss in, yet he wants to start up all these new projects. He has a plan. The Bohovel scumbag is there, e-begging and sowing seeds again. Solve my problems. These are the problems I have. You need to solve them. But listen to this next clip. Listen to the words of the brain surgeon.
Not so much farm related, but just life related, is to do some more stuff to the house. We've got one little section there, it's maybe 10 feet by 10 feet, where the ceiling isn't complete. I would like to finish that. And I would like to finish rendering the outside. We've only got this one section here that we need to finish rendering. All the inside walls are rendered, but I'd like to start the tiling on the floors and the dirty kitchen. Look, we've got a pretty small house, and the way that it's configured, it's tough. So basically what Maricel and I both were on the same page on this, is to just totally move the kitchen outside. But not really move it outside, just extend the house that much so that where the dirty kitchen used to be, it's just an extension of the house, and have the kitchen in there. And that will give us the proper amount of space for a dining room, let's say, because we're really cramped in the we've got a large table in there that it's hard to find any a space for it. So and it's a lot on the plate, but we're already well on our way, and I think it's doable. I think we can make it happen.
You've got to laugh at these scumbags, eh? Maricel and I are on the same page on this. Brian, you haven't got any budget, and yet you sat there talking about projects and finishing your house, tiling the floor, rendering the walls, extending the kitchen. You haven't got the cash. You are a failure. But me and Maricel are both on the same page. You know something, you're an absolute parasite. That's all you are. So he's hoping 2023 will be a roaring success, just like the last 5 years have been, according to the Bosshog bum. But we're no different, because you're still sitting there with your hand out looking for donations. I do not see other channels on the island of Bosshog doing the same as you. We've heard him say so many times over the last 5 years how he's going to make the Bosshog weed farm a success, and he's failed, and he'll just keep on failing. And the people who support him, the simpletons, will keep sending, but will they send forever? Because that's what they're going to have to do. Anyone new going to his channel, wise up. Don't send this broke ass bum any cash, because you may as well just flush it down the toilet. It's wasted on this total waste of space. Brian Granville Smith, love, Maricels Homestead Kitchen, the old Yaya, Fat Pants Gina from Gina and Red, The Journey, are all E.BEGGING YouTube channels. That's all they're there for. So guys, be aware of that. 2023 is going to be no different than the last 5 years. So, till the next time, bye for now.